What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the PowerMax Pro hard tonneau cover. It's going to be powered by your vehicle. So you can see I just have this remote, open it all the way or close it wherever I need it to be. You can even stop along the way wherever you need it to be. It's a really nice hard tonneau cover that you don't have to worry about pulling a strap to either open it or close it. It's all automated. Let's check it out. It's a hard tonneau cover that's a black matte aluminum. So it's nice and sturdy. You don't have to worry about it getting weighed down if you want to set something up there. It's got a weight capacity of 500 pounds. This is going to be an inch up off the rails here, so it is pretty low design. It's pretty low profile. I like it compared to other tonneau covers because you have other options like the soft tonneau cover, which has the bars that go, there's about usually 3 of them in the bed. And then if you went to go set something up there that wasn't supported, it would sink down into that soft cover, not to mention rain or snow that collects there. And over time, that's gonna bend that down and you're gonna have leaking issues. Another thing with tri-fold designs is another option you can have, and those are great, but as you fold them up, only in those 3 positions, it kind of is problematic to where you never know what you're going to carry down there or how much of the cover you want out. So if you want to stop it like there, you can't do that. Maybe you have an extended load in there and you want to stick out the end. You couldn't do that with a tri-fold. You have to do a very specific spot. So this one's nice because it stops wherever you need it to, and you don't lose any back window access. With the tri-fold, sometimes you can fold those up against the back window, but then that blocks that whole window. The only thing I would say is difficult with this one is that it's got that canister on the inside, so it does take up a little bit of your bed space, but there is space underneath to slide in cargo for that storage. The remote you're going to use is got 3 buttons. It's pretty easy. The O is for open, so that means it's going to retract your tonneau cover into the canister, and then close is going to bring it back and close up your bed. Now there is one more button on there, and I'll show you in just a second. This one is going to be the light that's built in, so you can see underneath by the canister. Turns on that light, which is going to be great for if you're loading up at the end of the day at the job site. It's starting to get dark, you need to see where you're throwing stuff, or in the morning when it's still not completely bright yet and you just need to find something that's up there. You don't have to climb up there with a flashlight and try and find it. You got 2 drainage tubes on the bottom of the canister, which is nice because that was one of the things I was concerned about. If you have this automatic tonneau cover, you want to keep it nice. So what happens if it rains on there, or you get snow on there and you go to retract it and it brings that into the canister? What's going to happen? Well, it's got those tubes built in, so when it does melt or the water does get in there, it's going to go right outside the truck. Now, with it being a power tonneau cover, that means it's going to have a little bit more of an in-depth install. It means you're going to have to type in the wiring on your vehicle. There's a step-by-step instructions going to help you do that. It's not that big a deal. Now make sure you use the fit guide to get the right tonneau cover for you too, because there's a lot of differences with installing this. For instance, on this one, it actually has a mount for the track that it's going to use to mount it on top there. Your truck might not have that track, so it might install a little bit differently, but all the instructions are there, so just make sure you use that fit guide to get the right one for the right truck. Looking inside the track, it's got a ball bearing. They're greased, so they stay in that track and it allows that cover to slide very evenly, so you don't have to worry about it getting bound up or anything when it comes up out of that canister. It's always going to stay on that track, and since they're greased, it's always going to move smooth. If you look at the existing track in there, you can see the tie-down points. Now the clamps do go into that track, so you can't slide anything in from the end once the cover is installed. However, you can still move these back and forth if they're in the middle. You see, like, these are right here. You can still use these tie-down points, move them on in between these clamps, so it doesn't rule them unnecessary. Overall, I like the tonneau cover. It's nice that it's automated. You definitely don't have to reach in there and grab a strap to pull it all the way out or fight it on the way back. Sometimes those covers that slide that are manual get stuck, and it's kind of an issue to walk all the way back there or all the way back here. Even the tri-fold ones sometimes have clamps that you're gonna have to hit here to fold it out, and you're still doing that on your own. It's nice you can just use this remote, get it to retract or put it away super easily, and then when you shut your tailgate, now everything is sealed up inside, your tools and everything are protected, and nobody can mess with it when you're not around. Well, I think that does it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope that helped.